Hello everyone. So this video is basically for the CBSE class 11 students who have taken IPS their elective subject. But anyone who want to know and learn Python and don't have any basic knowledge of programming, then this video will be very much useful for them. So they can go through all the this video series which I will upload for the Python programming language. So let us begin our discussion. So Python. What is Python? Python is a programming language. Now, before that, we should know what is a programming language. Now, whenever we want to communicate with someone, we use certain language to communicate, right? So, with computer also, if you want to communicate, we have to use certain languages. Okay. See, computer is a very intelligent device and it can do lots of work in minimum amount of time and very efficiently. But if you don't give the instruction properly, then it will be a very dumb device. Okay, so for that we have to give the instructions. Okay, the instructions which we will give have to be with certain language so that we can communicate. Okay, so the languages which are used to communicate with the computer are known as computer languages. Okay, now computer language are used to give instructions, and we can also term the word instruction as commands, okay, to do task. Now these sets of commands, because if you want to do a task or any function, one command will not be sufficient. It should be a group of commands. So this group of commands is known as program. Okay. Now what is a programming? The act of writing a program is known as programming. Now who will write the program? So we are the user. When we will learn how to write program, then we are the programmer who will do the programming. Okay. Now language, if you broadly divide the language, there are different types of languages according to how the computer understands. Okay. There are low level language, middle level language and high level language. This Python, C, C++, Java, these are all high level language. High level language means which are more easy to for a user or for a programmer to write code. They are mostly like the English language, okay, and with certain syntax, means certain rules and regulations. And low level languages are the language which the computer understands. Now you may be thinking that ma'am told me that we are using computer language so the computer understands. Now why we will use the high level language when the computer doesn't understand it, when it understands only the machine language? See, machine language consists of binary numbers, okay, which consists of zeros and one. So it is impossible for a general user to write any command or consists of only 0 and 1. Okay, so we have to use certain language so that it will be easier for us to convert it in the machine language. These languages which are more comfortable for a programmer are the high level language. Now this high level language will be converted into the low level language or the machine language, which is understandable to the computer, consists of 0 and 1 by some other programmers, which are known as compiler or interpreter. Okay, so compiler means it's a compiler interpreter, both are language processors, means they are used to translate the one language into another language, high level language to the machine language. So they are in between them, there is another form of language which is known as assembly language. Now assembly language is somewhat like the high level language and somewhat like the machine language. It consists of mnemonics. Mnemonics means it has certain instruction like add, move. Okay, so these are mainly used for building the for programming the microprocessors. Okay, so the software which is used to convert the assembly language to machine language is known as assembler. Now in this series we will mainly focus on the high level language and mostly on Python. Okay, so Python is also a high level language which is used to write program, okay, for doing the programming and for creating softwares and other web applications, games and all. Okay, so let us discuss about Python. Now before that, let us know some history about Python. So Python programming language was developed by Guido van Rossum in February 1991 and National Research Institute for Mathematics, Netherlands. Okay, now it is presently owned by Python Software Foundation And when it was developed basically using on the based on two programming language. One is the ABC language, which was mainly used for, was thinking that they will develop it for teaching purpose. Okay, teaching language, it should be the replacement of basic, but after all they have not completed the task. And last one is the modular tree. Okay, now there are certain features of Python which makes it more comfortable and more easy and widely used computer language nowadays. Everywhere you may be thinking that nowadays you are, I think you have heard about the Python, because Python is used no doubt there are other languages also are used mostly, but nowadays it is, as it is a very user friendly language, it is used in numbers of applications, from artificial intelligence to machine learning, then from game developing, software applications and all. Okay, so what are the features of Python? Number one, it is object-oriented language with very simple syntax rule. Object-oriented languages are the language which means gives more focus to the object. Object means for which you are doing the program. What is the main object for which you are doing or writing the program? And it has very simple syntax. Syntax means the rule. Okay, so it has very simple syntax. Syntax you can term as a grammar, which you use the grammar word in other languages. You can also term syntax as a in computer programming language. Okay, now it is free and open source. Free means it can be easily, you don't have to purchase with some amount of money to use the Python. You can easily download it from the internet, and it is open source. Open source means whose source code. Now what is a source code? When you write any program, okay, that program, that code after writing a program is known as source code. Then that source code is easily available. Okay, we can also see the source code and can do certain modification with the source code. Okay, and it is a portable language. Portable means whenever we write any type of program using Python programming language, it is not dependent on a particular configuration of the computer. Means it can run only in the Windows, it can run only in the Linux. It is not the case. You can make your Python program in any type of platform, and it can be run in any type of other computers. Okay, and it has very large numbers of libraries, inbuilt libraries. Libraries means what? Libraries are the certain files which are you can also tell that it's certain folders, you can say, which contain certain inbuilt functions. So there are certain inbuilt functions, means inbuilt programs, you can also term. In the programs are the certain programs are there which already been defined there. You only have to use it. For example, whenever you use certain Word, Excel, for example, you are using Word, you want to use the objects like shapes object. You have used the circle and just pull it and drag there. So already that circle is already built there using certain program. You are just using that one. Okay, so like this, there are certain already functions are there, we have to just use it. So there are numbers of such libraries. It means certain groups of similar functions are grouped together in one libraries, and they are available in the Python. Next come Python is an interpreted language. This means that Python installation interprets and executes the code line by line at time, which makes easy to debug. So interpreted, as I have told you, when you compile or sorry, when you write any program in high level language, it has to be converted in a machine language. There are two types of language processors, or you can term it's a language translator, to do this task. One is the compiler and one is the interpreter. Okay, compiler, what it do, it just scans the whole program, and then if there is any error, it then give the error with the error line number, and after that if you correct all the errors, it then convert the whole program into the machine language. Okay, but interpreter, what it do, it just scan one line. If you have any error in the line, it just point out the error. If you don't have, it just convert it into the machine, means the executable code. Okay, executable code means which can be run. So that's why it is very easy to debug. Debug means to run the program. Okay, platform independent, which just I have told you that Python is doesn't it's not the like the some programs which if you write this program in your computer which has certain configurations of Windows 32-bit processors, or it's a Windows, or you have your you cannot run in a Linux or other type of platform. But if you run Python, if you make a Python program, it can be run in any platform, whether it is a Windows, Linux, so any Macintosh, supercomputer, Mac, smartphones, anywhere. Okay. There are different the numbers of users of Pythons. It means, as I have already told you, it has wide applications. It can be used for web application, game development, GUI programming, any type of programming, graphical user programming, database applications. Okay. So other than this, there are lots of other applications of Python. So these are some features of Pythons. Now, how to work with Python. So before you knowing how to work with Python, you have to install the software. So there are different ways to install the softwares of Python, as it is freely available. The first default option is that you can just install the Python C Python installations, which you have to click on this link. Okay, and there you will get the installer there. Or you can also, there are numbers of distributions are there Python like this. You can just install there. You're in like you have one Anaconda, one type of distribution name is Anaconda Python distribution, where you can have, you can download it, and with that you can be, you will get their other libraries, inbuilt libraries already will be there with the Anacondas, and IDEs also. IDE means integrated development environment, where you will again run the programs. There are certain easy way to run the program, but before that we will learn using the simple package like the CPython. Okay, so let us see how it can be run. Now, okay, first of all I will show you how to download it. So here you have to write, okay, www.python.org. when you will click here, you will have to go to the download and just download this one. Okay, there are different versions of here. If you want to, if you have a Mac computer, then you have to click here, and for that a different version will be available. Okay, so for Linux also you will have different. My one is Windows, so that's why I'm just installing this one. Okay, so there, this is the latest Python 2 release. This is the latest. This one also you can download it. When you click on the download button, so it will get on, it will download here. Okay, so I was downloading it just now. Just I will show you. I'm just resuming it. So after downloading, okay, it's due to some network problem it failed. Let me see. Let me do it again. Okay, go to the download. Then download the latest version of Windows. Okay, I will click here. See, it's downloading here like this. It will take some time here. See, it has been already just now downloaded. What I will do, I will click here. Okay, you can directly go to open in the folder also, and then you will install it. Okay, you will click on the run button. So after download, I will just run the installation package. Okay, so I have already downloaded it, and see here in the download folder my file is there. What you have to do, you just have to double click here and click on the run button. Okay, then install now. Okay, you just install the package. So you click here, you keep on installing. So after download, what we can do is that here in all Python, you can see I have installed two versions of Python. Python 3.6 was already there in my computer. Now I have shown you the latest version, Python 3.8. So you have to click here and you will see two things. One is the ideally and another is the interactive mode. Okay, so in ideally also you can do the interactive mode. This is the Python Chrome mode. Sorry, not the interactive, the Chrome mode. So if you click here, you will find the Chrome. Here I have changed the color and all, but by default the color will be, so you can option go to the colors and screen. The default color will be black, and this one it will be, it was white. Okay, it was the uh, default color. Here you can give all will be work as a interactive mode. So another one idea LED is also there. Well, ideally this here you can run either using interactive or script mode. Okay, so interactive, what is interactive means, this is the command prompt. Here you will write the command here, and let us write the first Python program where you want to display certain string or certain characters. Okay, so for to display or to get the output, you have to use the command using certain inbuilt function. This inbuilt function name is print. So print, print, you have to see it is just helping you with certain inbuilt functions here. So you have to use with a double, if you write with a double quotation, whatever you write here it will just print as this. Double quotations or single quotation or triple quotation, anything if you write in a Python program inside the double quotation, inside quotation, it will act as a string, means group of characters. So hello Python. Okay, if I write like this, what it will display? So it is displaying hello Python. Similarly, if you write using single quotation, it is also giving you the same result. Again with a triple quotation also, means in Python you can either you can choose single quotation or double quotation or triple quotation to determine a string. So whatever you write inside this quotation, it will be print as it is. Now if I write here print 3 inside the quotation, this tree will act, it will display 3. Okay, but this tree the Python will take it as a character, not as a number as you have written inside the string. But if you write here print 3, okay, it is also displaying 3, but this 3 is the numeric value. Okay, for example, if I write here print 3 plus 2, what it will display? 3 plus 2 only, because it is taking it as a string. Now, but if I write here print 3 plus 2, it is giving you 5, because here you have not written using a quotation. That's why it is taking as a numeric. So whatever you write inside the quotation, it will take it as a string, and you cannot do any type of mathematical operation using string. Now this way of executing your command is the known as an interactive mode, where after each and every line or command your output is displayed. Okay, but if I want to display, for example, I want to display 3 lines together. So first of all, hello Python is displaying hello Python. Then how are you doing? Okay, next again print. Okay, my so printing 3 lines together, but I want to display it all the 3 lines together. These things is not possible using the interactive mode. So for that, what we can do is that we can run using a script mode. The script mode means the commands are saved as a Python program. Here all the commands will be saved as a Python program as a whole, and then you can run it. So how you can do it? Here you have to write using the new file. Okay, here if you click on new file and you write here print hello Python. Okay, see, it is not giving you the answer because it is the script mode. You are writing a scripts. Okay, then how are you doing? Okay, then print. Okay, see, whatever you are writing inside a condition by default is showing here green color. Okay, if you make any mistake it will just show you. Now it is okay. Now you have to save it. You can click on the run button and Python run module. You can click on the run module, but you have to save. If you click the run module it will ask you to save it, or before also you can save it. So if I click here save button, you can save it anywhere. That I am saving a desktop, so I am giving here the name first. Okay, by default it will save by .py. Okay, so I'm not using any dot because this is just Python. Here it's save as Python, it is saving here. Okay, saved. Now after saving this run automatically. Okay, because you have clicked on the run button before only, so it is this. See the output. The output is displaying in the interactive part only. Hello Python, how are you doing? Okay, bye. Okay, so one more program I will show you. This is the interactive mode. Here for example I want to add two numbers 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4. For that I am writing 3 3 plus 4. Okay, showing, but I want to display in different way. For example, print the addition of 3 and 4 is, you have to write inside a quotation. Yes, 3 plus 4. See what I have done here. Inside this quotation I have written the addition of 3 and 4 is, or you can write 3 plus 4 is. I can write here plus 4 is. This 3 plus 4 here, this one is not the constant, this is the variable. 3 plus variable, this is the numbers they are taking as integers. Now let us see how it will display. Okay, the addition of 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, let us do in the Python script mode also. So the print 3 plus 4. Again if I write here print the addition of 3 plus 4 is 3 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, here it is showing in black color because I have written with a capital letter. Small, the function print is written with a small letter P. Okay, it's completed. So I will save it. These 3 lines, if I don't delete, it will again come there. So I am deleting here. I will save. You can save it with a different name also. Okay, I will save the file. Then click on save. Save. Then you can give this, for example, second. Okay, then I will click on the run button. Invalid. So it is showing an error, invalid syntax, because after when I will join one string with an integer, you have to keep one comma there. Now again I will save here and I will run it. So it is showing the value, the addition of 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay. So this is the way how you can run a Python, install a Python program, then run the Python program using the simple installation package python.org. And after that you can run it either in interactive mode or a script mode. Okay, so that's all for today. So we will just meet with the second part of this series. Okay, if you have any doubt, please comment in my comment box here. Okay, that's all for today. Okay, bye.